You're looking at a significant investment that would give you substantial influence. Let's break down what buying 6% of megaworld's outstanding shares would entail. 1. How many shares is 6%? According to recent filings, as of March 31, 2025, Megaworld Corporation has 32,558,251,872 common shares outstanding. To calculate 6% of this, 0.06 times 32,558,251,872 tech shares equals 1,953,495,112.32 tech shares. So you would need to buy approximately 1.95 billion shares of Megaworld stock. 2. The cost of the investment, using the last traded price of 1 Philippine peso and 81 centavos per share as of June 13, 2025, 1,953,495,112 tech shares times text 1 Philippine peso and 81 centavos per tech share equals text 3,535,876,153 Philippine pesos and 72 centavos. That's a massive investment of over 3.5 billion Philippine pesos, or roughly 60 million United States dollars, using an approximate exchange rate of 58 Philippine pesos to 1 United States dollar. This doesn't even include brokerage fees, transaction taxes, and potential price increases due to your large purchase. 3. What would happen to you and the company? This is where things get very interesting, as buying 6% of a publicly traded company makes you a significant minority shareholder with considerable influence. You become a beneficial owner. In many jurisdictions, owning 5% or more of a public company's shares requires you to file a disclosure with the relevant securities regulator, e.g., the SEC, in the Philippines. This public filing informs other investors of your large stake. You would be considered a beneficial owner, significant influence, but not absolute control. Board representation. With 6%, you would have a strong basis to demand a seat on the board of directors or even propose a slate of directors. Companies often try to avoid proxy fights, so they might be open to negotiating board representation to avoid disruption. Voting power. Your 6% stake would give you significant voting power in shareholder meetings. While the founding family, Alliance Global Group, Inc. and related entities, likely still holds a controlling stake, Alliance Global Group, Inc. alone holds over 40% of Megaworld. Your 6% would be a large block of votes that could influence outcomes, especially if you ally with other minority shareholders. You could potentially influence votes on election of directors, major corporate transactions, mergers, acquisitions, divestitures, changes to the company's articles of incorporation or bylaws, dividend policy, executive compensation, though usually advisory votes, access to information. As a significant shareholder, you would have a stronger right to demand and receive information about the company's operations, finances, and strategic plans beyond what is publicly disclosed. Activist investor potential. You could become an activist investor, pushing for specific changes in the company's strategy, management, or financial policies to unlock shareholder value. This could involve public campaigns, shareholder proposals, or direct engagement with management and the board. Market reaction. Such a large purchase would almost certainly cause the stock price to rise significantly. The market would interpret your large purchase as a vote of confidence in Megaworld's future, attracting other investors, and potentially creating a short squeeze if there are many short sellers. However, it could also trigger concerns about potential changes in control or strategy. Regulatory scrutiny. Regulators might take a closer look at the transaction, especially regarding the source of your funds and compliance with anti-money laundering (AML) regulations. Increased risk and responsibility. Market impact. Your future buying or selling of Megaworld shares could significantly impact the stock price. Public profile. Your investment would likely become public knowledge, and you might attract media attention, especially in the Philippine business community. Fiduciary duties, if on board. If you gain a board seat, you would owe fiduciary duties to the company and all its shareholders, meaning you must act in their best interests. Liquidity challenge. While Megaworld is liquid, selling 1.95 billion shares without significantly crashing the stock price would be a challenge. You would likely need to sell in tranches or find institutional buyers for a block trade. In essence, buying 6% of Megaworld would transform you from a passive investor into a major stakeholder with the power to influence and potentially shake up the company's future direction. It's a move typically made by institutional investors, private equity firms, or very wealthy individuals seeking strategic influence rather than just capital appreciation.